All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our evening watch list with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist. All right, so our first chart is Theta. Today we had some very interesting markets. For the most part, the markets are very quiet, but you'll see here in a minute there were a couple of charts today that just exploded, and it's very interesting because on a Monday you usually don't have that kind of activity. So as you can see here on Theta, you had a nice upsurge rally today getting into the Kumo cloud. So now you have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. The resistance point is going to be 267. That's the next upside target that corresponds with the top of the Kumo cloud resistance. And then from there, the final resistance is right over here at around 284. All right, so you got a rally underway in your Theta. Next, we have the ZEC Zcash, which also broke out today and gave you a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. And you have your target right here at, we'll call that 2603, followed by the top of the Kumo cloud at 2737. Those are your next two upside targets. Next, we have XRP Ripple, which is still under the crash alert. Now, you have the bullish algo shifts right now that are taking precedence. So the sell the rally mode has been muted for now as long as the bullish algo shifts are active. We'll expect the market to drift sideways to slightly higher. Next, we have silver exploding again today. New 52-week highs, hitting a ridiculous high of 32.74, getting close to $33. Just an explosion here, and no real pullback in sight. So this market is running away. How high will it go? Well, like I told you before, it's looking like the bull is back as far as the market wants to gun for the all-time highs. So this is getting quite exciting here in these metals. Wasn't expecting the market to do this soon, but you never know. Now, the Dow had a crash alert coming into today, gave you just a slither of downside production. And now we are still looking for the price action to fall between tonight into tomorrow, giving more downside production. But we got a mixed bag because here on the NASDAQ 100, the sell has been canceled because we have turned green. The trend has now reclaimed the price action. The bull market is back on. The rally's back on. We have a locked-in bull market in the NASDAQ 100 with a new fresh 52-week high, and we're expecting the market to go higher. Then we have gold futures exploding to the new 52-week highs, taking out the old resistance. And we're going to need to see some consecutive movement like this for gold and silver to solidify itself. So that on the next pullback is going to be very important. We can't fall back into the Kumo cloud. We got to stay above it. All right. And this old high needs to become the new support. So this thing needs to run here. It's still not out of the woods yet. Then we got the S&P 500. Crash alert has fallen on this one as well. And this market is looking like it is ready to run. All right. Quite interesting turn of events. We have the bullish trend momentum reading in effect. All right. With a new 52-week high. Again, we need some consecutive closes up here. The old highs need to become support in order to really solidify that the market is going to run a lot higher. But right now, the long-term trend has reclaimed the price action in your S&P and your NASDAQ. Looking at crude oil, we still have the bullish trend momentum reading. You're still in the locked-in bull market, and you have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. The market did manage to get into the Kumo cloud. So our next upside target is the top of the Kumo cloud here at $84. Interesting turn of events in these markets. Next, we have the euro. The euro still has the bearish trend momentum reading, locked in bear market, and we still have this negative bot check, a string of them. So we know the down move in this euro is going to be quite significant. Next, we have the pound sterling, still has the bearish trend momentum reading, but because of the bullish algo shift, the sell the rally mode has been neutralized for now until the bullish algo shift is over with. So we expect the market to continue to push higher. Then you have the Aussie bullish trend momentum reading now. So this one is continuing to advance the bear market rally. And right now, the next upside target is 68. So we'll see if the market can do it. Every time it gets above 68, it struggles to stay above it back here and here. So we'll see. This is another test. The third time's the charm, right? We'll see what's going to happen, but we do expect more upside. Next, we have the Russell. Now, the Russell and the Dow still have the sell the rally mode activated. All right. Now, we are expecting for the Dow and the Russell to head lower here. Only the NASDAQ and the S&P, we expect to head higher. So someone's going to win, someone's going to lose. All right. You can't have your stock indices going in different directions. They all move together regardless of the economic situation. So either the Dow and the Russell are leading the way down, or they're going to base out here and then start following the S&P and the NASDAQ, or the S&P and the NASDAQ are getting ready to top out and follow the Dow and the Russell on the way down. Next, we have Ethereum futures that absolutely went insane today. Never seen anything like this, except it was in reverse. Back here, remember back in April, we had this incredible sell-off, and it's almost the same length. The bars are pretty much just about the same length, right? Let's see here. You had 357, 308. So yeah, you had 35.70. So like a $500 range. And then today you had a 500-point range. Yeah. So almost identical, you guys, in range and scope. So the last time you had the big down surge, the market not long afterwards bottomed out. This time, are we saying we're topping out? Are these two going to act as convergence consolidation bars? And is the market telling us that this is it? And that for the foreseeable future, expect for Ethereum to move sideways for the next couple of months? Because that's what happened here. You just consolidated, and then you finally broke out, but stopped short right here near this high. Very interesting. These are consolidation bars. So it looks like we're going to be consolidated for the time being. But it's still giving a rally alert nonetheless. Next, we have the Bitcoin. Bitcoin exploded. We have the bullish trend momentum reading, bull trend. So the trend is a locked-in bull market, and we are expecting for this market to continue to run higher. Right now, the 52-week highs, all-time highs, are now in play for Bitcoin. And here is your US dollar index, still under some selling pressure due to the bearish algo shift. So the locked-in bull market has been muted for a while, for past several weeks, because of the bearish algo shift. It won't be until the bearish algo shift falls off that the market can start trending again. Now, the idea that we talked about before is this: a repeat of this. The last time this happened like this, what did we get? We went hot and the market collapsed. it's the same thing happening now. We're about to go hot, and the dollar comes back down here and tests this old support and falls below par. Anything can happen. But as long as you're in a locked-in bull market, the buy the pullback mode is muted right now while the bearish algo shift is taking over. So right now, the bears are controlling the price action, keeping the rally at bay. All right. So right now the rally is muted. We'll see how much lower it drifts, and we'll take it from there. You still got a locked-in bull market though, so very interesting. We'll see how this how much this pullback correction lasts. Very, very interesting. All right, so of course, all the sell orders will have to drop off, and so I canceled all the pending sell orders because, as you can see here, with the exception of the Dow and the S&P, those are no longer valid. All right, they're no longer valid. So I went ahead and canceled those orders. We got filled in the short Dow though, and that's it. That's the only thing we got filled in. So tonight I'll be updating those tickets. We still have the short Russell on though. All right, here's your answer to your question. The SVIX. SVIX is also in a locked-in bull market, bullish trend momentum reading, long-term bull trend, and the market just hit new fresh 52-week highs. So the SVIX is in rally mode, and it's been doing that since way back here. All right. Of course, you've had some pullbacks along the way, even a bearish trend momentum reading correction here, and then it recovered itself. So yeah, the SVIX, is your bullish stock market ETF. All right, because it's moving like the inverse. And then there used to, I forget the other ticker. It's counterpart. That's the one you use if you want to, if you think the market's going down. I used to know those, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, the UVXY. That's what it is. UVXY. So UVXY is your inverse. Yep. So here's your UVIX. All right. So you can see the inverse, what we just saw. See, it's inversed, right? And then there's the, let's see here. All right, here's the UVXY I was talking about. This is a more popular one here if you're bearish to stock market. All right, this is the UVXY. So yeah, very interesting. Very interesting, very interesting. And then here's your SVXY, which is more popular, and you can see how it's just ran to the moon also. Yeah, so your SVXY and UVXY are the most popular ones. You said the SVIX launched in April of 2022 after Bank Term Funding Program and gave markets. Yep. I remember all of those. The crush the volatility and the stocks ramp. Yep. That's how those work, my man. You said Mara looked great too. Let's take a look at Mara, see what Mara did today. All right, let's see. Marathon Holdings. All right, let's see. Yep, I see it. Had a nice little upsurge, and it's giving you a rally alert on your Mara for tomorrow's trading. Rally alert. Next upside targets that 25 psychological resistance corresponding with the with the top of the Kumo cloud resistance. And then your AMC. Let's see what that looked like today. AMC. Yeah, those volatility shares can definitely rip your face off. You're right about that, Tom. You're right about that. All right, your AMC. Yep. I don't really. I mean, I guess that's a big move for this stock. I guess today's high 493, low 432. Yeah, okay, all right, I'll buy that. But this bar right here was absolutely monstrous. This one, the high is 1188, the low is 585. So this was the monster day right here. So if you were long coming into this day, you'd have been like, yeah, that's what's up. But if you didn't cash out, the market's already way back down here again. So yeah, I don't like these. Never have. I don't like them. I don't like equities because of the gaps and stuff, and you're just defenseless. It's not a thing you can do about it. I like futures and forex and crypto because I can get out because those things trade around the clock. And at least with futures for and forex, they open on Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard New York time. So I can do whatever I need to do if there's something crazy that happened over the weekend. But if you trade U.S. equities, you got to wait until 9:30 in the morning on Monday before you can do anything. And if you are on the wrong side of a big move in the futures and forex from the weekend, you're just, you know, you're finished. You know what I mean? So anyway, all right, folks, that's what it is. Like I said, as far as any new positions, like I said, I wanted to give it an extra day for the Bitcoin, and I wanted to give an extra day for gold and the silver and the Ethereum. I'm going to now have to wait for the markets to give me another buy signal. You know what I mean? Like a got to wait on a pullback. I don't chase markets, so because I missed the Bitcoin and Ethereum and the gold and the silver, I now have to wait for the next rally alert buy signal. If you understand what I'm saying, or the next, I have to wait for the next pullback in order to get in. Even without a buy signal, I can wait for the next pullback, and then I can get in. Right now, Bitcoin futures have already broken out in a continuation pattern. So has Ethereum futures. Now they're looking at gold right now. Okay, I have an opportunity for gold, and there's an opportunity right now for silver. All right, we're in the July silver now, and we're in the June gold. So opportunity does abound in gold and silver right now. There is opportunity. Um, but in Bitcoin futures and Ethereum futures, nah, you don't want to chase that. You want that. You want to wait for the next pullback. So it may cost you another day or two to wait for an entry. But as far as long entries go in the metals, right now there is an opportunity in both gold and silver. And that's it. As far as that is, if you want looking for those kind of plays, I'm thinking about it myself. I'll let you guys know if I do decide to take it. But right now, I'm just going to work the short Dow and work the possible short Russell. And anything else, I'm gonna wait because I'm looking here at your S&P and your Nasdaq. Those are possibilities too. We'll have to wait and see. Those are possibilities too, because we just don't know who's going to win, the shorts or the longs. So we'll see. But I will let you know. One thing I will tell you, if you are taking a long in Ethereum anyway, and long in Bitcoin futures anyway, or a long in Ethereum, or long in gold futures, NASDAQ futures, or silver futures, there's no stop and reverse on these. So in the event that things go left and the markets sell off, you're going to be holding that. All right, you're going to be holding that possibly into the close and even overnight. All right, so because there's no stop and reverse, and because there's a wide berth being given because of the volatility recently, there's a high probability that you'll have to set through some possible downturns, okay, or drawdown until the next signal or until the stops move. So just remember that. That's the risk you run if you get in on a continuation instead of getting in when the market gives you an actual buy signal or sell signal. Okay. All right, folks. So there it is. Remember, the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And on that note, I'm out. See you in the next one. Peace.